Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my playthrough of Process Elimination Part 29. I'm your host, Twisted Games, and in the last episode, we got into a new area, investigated, and bombshell that Watto, your main character, is supposed to be the original Idol Detective. So, if you do enjoy this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more content. And if you don't want to be spoiled, go back in previous episodes. Now, let's continue.
ちょっと貸してもらってもいいかな
What? Well, may I take a look? I hurriedly grabbed the book, scanning over the page in question. Walter Hojo, my name is right there, plain as day. What? So I'm Ideal Detective? Isn't that to be some kind of joke? I'm definitely not laughing.
北条あとは3度目の実験にて覚醒。理想探偵として能力の成長を期待されるものの、この目の実験の途中、SPX と交戦し、死亡する
Walter Hojo awakened during experimental trial number 3. Subject was expected to develop as Ideal Detective, but died in combat against SPX during trial number 5.
何なんだよ、これ。
What? What is this? I read this section over and over. I believe I must be mistaken, but I'm not. Any post-death information has been redacted, so I can't read it, but it's clear that I was treated as the Ideal Detective. What does this mean? My heart pounds. I didn't even notice how it started to sweat. Anxiety burrows into my chest, as if all these absurdities are just a product of my overreactive imagination.
ホームズさん、この本に書かれていること。
Holmes, the things in this book. I reach out with my mind. Holmes looks reluctant, but gravely opens her mouth to speak.
記録が残っていたか。おそらく君という人物の重要性は探偵同盟の中でも情報を引き継ぐべきだと判断されたのだろうな。
So the record's still there. It would seem that Alliance judged the details regarding someone as important as you ought to be preserved. So she already knew.
まさか、この本の内容は。
So everything that's written here is really.
ああ、事実だよ。私は2代目の理想探偵。本当は君こそが私の代わりに理想探偵を名乗るべきだったんだ。
Yes, it's the truth. I'm the second Ideal Detective. In actuality, you should be calling yourself by that title.
何の特技もない僕が理解が追いつきませんよ。どういうことなんですか？
Me, but there's nothing special about me. I don't get it. What does it all mean? Well, you have the Nomad, which kind of puts you over a lot of people that are in here. So that's pretty special.
待て、ワト君。会話は後にしよ
Hold that thought, Walter. We'll
う。
talk
どうやら
later.
君に客人のようだよ。
I believe you have a guest.
お客さん。
A guest is workaholic. Guest.
君、少しお話をいいかな。
Hey, in comment, are you free for a chat? I look up to see workaholic suddenly standing before me. He's holding Bookworm's limp body in his arms. Oh, he knocked her out. Is she unconscious?
音楽さんに何をしたんですか？社畜さん。
What'd you do to her, workaholic?
落ち着いてくれ。少しの間眠ってもらっただけだよ。
Relax, she's taking a quick
その
nap.
本は君たちが読むべきものじゃない。おとなしく渡してもらえないかな。
You two shouldn't have read that book. Now, are you going to quietly hand it over? Workaholic draws a wire saw from his watch as he speaks. It's unmistakably a threat. He really doesn't want us reading that book.
本を渡す前に教えてください。
Before I do, tell me
僕が
something.
理想探偵だというのはどういうことなんですか？10年前の事件に関与したあなたなら知っているはずですよね。
It says I should be the ideal detective. What does it mean by that? You were there 10 years ago, so you know, don't you?
知らない方がいい。と言っても無意味だろうね。いいさ。教えてあげてもいいよ。
You aren't arguing that you better be off not finding out. So fine, I'll
た
tell you.
だし条件がある。真実を聞きたいなら、私に協力し、下
What
道
is
探
this
偵
thing?
を殺してくれ。
Wanting to kill renegade detective? What the hell? We should say yes and screw him over. But, I don't know. On one condition, in exchange for the truth, you have to help me kill renegade detective.
殺せって。
Kill him? His nonchalant proposal nearly makes me recoil. He has been making a completely ordinary offer.
どうしてそこまでして殺さないといけないんですか？人の命 命を交渉材料にするなんて間違っていますよ。
Why do you want him dead so badly? Treating a human alive as some sort of bargaining chip just isn't right.
君は奴の恐ろしさを知らないから言えるんだよ、北条ワト君。
You only say that because you aren't aware of how terrifying he truly is, Wato Hojo. Says my real name, making it politically clear that he knows everything about me. Explaining to say that Workaholic was deeply involved with those events from my past.
まだ見つけられずにいるが、奴は今確実にどこかでこの会話を聞いているはずだ。奴に10年前の真相を知られたら厄介なことになりかねない。
I haven't found him yet, but he's probably listening right this second. Things will get ugly if he learns what really happened back then.
奴を始末するまでの間は迂闊に真相を話すことはできないんだよ。
I can't just heedlessly share that information with you while he's still out
首輪
there.
の起爆に協力してもらうだけだから、君の手は極力汚させない。だから頼む、私に協力してくれ。
All I need is for you to assist in detonating his collar, so to keep your hands clean of it. So please let me your cooperation.
下道探偵の首輪の起爆は僕のデバイスから下道探偵のデバイスに特定のメッセージを送ることが条件。
I have to send a specific message from my D-pad to Renegade to detonate the collar, right?
どうしてホームズさんは僕なんかに権限を。社畜さんでよかったんじゃないですか。
Yeah, that's the point. Like, I just briefly met Holmes. Why would she give me the authority? Why would Holmes give me that kind of authority? Why wouldn't she just give it to you instead?
正直言うとね、私にもわからなかったよ。だから当初は素性を疑っていた。
Honestly, I had no idea. That's what made me suspicious of your background at the
なんせ
outset.
君は10年前の事件の生き残りだ。むしろ八つ崎校の最有力候補だとすら思っていたくらいさ。
He suspected me at the very beginning of the game, so it turns out you're a survivor from these events 10 years ago. If anything, I considered you as my top pick for being the quartering Duke. I remember how much his trust workaholic regarded me when we first met, so that was because I bound his radar from the get-go. So natural seeing as, for all he knew, I could have harbored a seething hatred for the DA this entire time.
でも今ならリーダーが君を信頼していた気持ちもわかるよ。君はどこまでもまっすぐでひたむきな性格だ。
But now I understand why the chief trusted you so much. I see how earnest and driven you truly
君の
are.
ような素直さを持っていれば、私もみんなを信頼し、大和さんをこの手にかけることもなかったろうにね。
If I'm more genuine like you, I would have trusted everyone, and Rodney wouldn't have died by my hand. Workaholic's voice sounds bitter, and yet it still carries that gentle tone I know so well, making me certain his words come from the heart.
まだ間に合いますよ。戻ってきてください。
There's still time, Workaholic. Come back and join
わ
us.
ざわざ殺す必要なんてないじゃないですか。一緒に下道探偵を捕まえましょう。
You don't have to go all this trouble to kill him. We can all work together and bring the Renegade Detective in.
ありがたい申し出だが、手遅れだよ。私の罪によって何人の命が失われたと思うんだい。
I appreciate the offer, but it's too late. Do you understand how much blood my transgressions
下
spilled?
道探偵の言う通り、私はこれまで数多くの子供の命を間接的に奪ってきた。そしてこの島で起きた悲劇も、私の過去の罪が永遠になっているに違いない。
My Renegade said I've indirectly claimed the lives of many children, and I know my past sins led to these tragedies that occurred on Mort.
死んでいった彼らの名誉のためにも、私にはどんな犠牲を払ってでも悲劇を止める義務がある。
The name of
私を
those
止めるつもりなら、
The name of
君
those
の
who
相
died.
手でも容赦しないよ。
I'm duty bound to stop this tragedy. I'll make any sacrifice and show no mercy to any in my way, even you.
僕だって譲れません。下道探偵を殺すつもりなら全力で止めてみせます。
I won't back down. If you set out to kill Renegade, I'll make every last effort to stop you.
もう誰かが目の前で死ぬのを救えないなんて嫌なんです。誰かを救うために僕は探偵を志したんですから。
Enough of people dying in front of me while I'm powerless to rescue them. I decided to become a detective so I could save people.
言葉だけならどうとでも言えるさ。じゃあ君は、ここで私が文学さんを殺そうとしたら、
Say
止
what
め
you
られるのかい？
Say what you wish. Do you think you could stop me if I decided to kill Bookworm right now? Rock quietly brings a wire saw closer to Bookworm, who's still lying in his arms.
やめろ
Stop! My denouement hasn't kicked in, so I know he doesn't actually intend to kill her. I'm still frozen in place, paralyzed by the thought of Bookworm dying.
ほら、何もできない。君は結局、自分の手を汚す度胸も、誰かを見殺しにして罪悪感を抱く勇気もないだけだ。
See, you're still powerless. You don't have the guts to get your hands dirty, nor can you bear the guilt of leaving someone to
君が
die.
協力してくれれば、下道探偵を確実に殺せる。悲劇は防げるんだ。それなのに、なぜためらう必要がある。
With your help, I promise I can kill renegade detectives, so why hesitate? It'll prevent any further tragedies altogether.
狙うに決まってるでしょ。いくら相手が殺人鬼だからって人の命を奪う話なんですよ。
But wouldn't I hesitate? I don't care if he's a cold-blooded killer. That doesn't warrant taking a person's
探
life.
偵は誰かを救う職業じゃないですか。救うために殺すだなんて本末転倒です。一探偵として認められません。
It's not detective's job to save people. Killing to do so defeats the whole purpose. As a detective, I just can't accept it. Refuse to let him justify taking lives. Workaholic saying it with all the gentle lilt of his. You don't find it deeply disturbing. What would you have to undergo to speak so dispassionately about murder?
ためらうに決まっているか。君は有名なカルネアデスの船板の話は知っているかい。
So you're saying that hesitating is a given? Tell me, have you heard of the famed plank of Carnates?
カルネアデスの船板何ですかそれ。
The plank Carnates, what's that?
簡単な例え話さ。君が乗っていた船が難破し、沈没して外へ投げ出されたとしよう。
In a simple scenario, imagine a boat you're on is shipwrecked and sinks, tossing you
君は
overboard.
命からがら一枚の船板にしがみつき、救助を待っていた。
You cling to
そ
a
こへ
limp.
もう一人、疲労困憊の船員がやってくる。
You cling to a limp plank for dear life, waiting for help to arrive. But then, an exhausted sailor swims
二
towards
人
you.
がしがみつけば船板は沈んでしまうだろう。君が生き残るためには、そのもう一人を殺さなければならない。さあ、君はどう行動するかな。
If you both hold on, the plank will likely sink. So to survive, you'll have to kill the other person. So what do you do?
どうって
What do I do?
二人とも生き残る術を探すなど、甘っちょろいことは認めない。選択は、殺すか自分が死ぬか、二つに一つだ。
And don't give me any of the naive, I'll find another way tripe either. You only have two choices, kill or die. Can't answer. It's easy to say I'd rather die than kill. To this, I want to be that kind of person. But in reality, would I really be so heroic?
タイムオーバーだ。悩んでいる間に板にしがみつかれ、二人とも溺死するだろう。
Time's up. While you were busy agonizing, Sarah grabbed hold of the board and you both drowned.
悩むことがそんなにいけませんか。いくら自分のためとは言ってもそう簡単に誰かを犠牲にするなんてできっこないですよ。
What's so wrong with me being torn about it? Self-preservation or not, there's no way you could just sacrifice someone else so readily.
果たして本当にそうかな。君が思っているほど、世の人々は善人じゃない。
Is that so? I wonder. People aren't so noble as you believe.
あれほど明るい渋谷さんだって殺人鬼になり果てた。私自身も人の親になったというのにこのざまさ。
Downtown was so
理
cheery.
性なんて案外簡単に外れてしまうものなんだよ。
He's also a serial killer. I'm a father, but look at what's become of me. It's shocking how easy morality can go
そして
askew.
その理性を最初から持ち合わせていなかった怪物こそあの
Besides
下道探偵だ。
The monster of a detective renegade was never a rational person to begin with.
怪物なんてそんな大げさな。
A monster? Come on, you're exaggerating.
大げさなんかじゃないさ。奴はいともたやすく人を殺せる。買い物へ訪れた際に買う予定のなかった駄菓子に手を伸ばすような軽い気持ちでね。
Not at all. Murder comes easily to him. His ease of purchasing a piece of candy at the store is an impulsive whim.
常人ならば持ち合わせる理性を持っていないことこそが奴の強みだ。奴を打倒するためにはこちらも理性を捨てきらなければならない。
He has the rationality of a normal person. This is great strength. We too will need to abandon reason and take him
探
down.
偵には時に相手を殺す覚悟が必要なものなんだよ。
At times, the detectives must have the resolve to kill. The resolve to kill, that's exactly what he said back in the underground hangar. At the time, I couldn't muster up anything in response. I was overwhelmed by his conviction. But now there's a clear counter-argument, and it's all thanks to Holmes who validated me when I could do it. I was wrestle with myself.
確かにこちらも相手と同じ土俵に立てば対等かもしれません。
You're right. Probably an even match if we fight the way he does.
そんなの探偵から殺人鬼になり下がるのと同じです。理性のない殺人鬼を相手取るからこそ探偵は理性を保たなければならないんじゃないですか。
Let's stoop to this level, and you're a killing maniac too. Detectives face criminals who lack all reason. That's why we got to cling on to ours.
綺麗事だね。さっきも言った通り、君は悩んでいる間に何も救えずに死ぬタイプだ。
That's no more than idealization. Like I said, your type inevitably dies of wreck, failing to save anyone.
綺麗事ですよ。綺麗事じゃいけませんか。
That's exactly it. Idealization is what it's all about. The words leave my mouth before I can stop them, but now they're out. There's no going back.
そもそも俗に言う名探偵なんて本来なら警察に任せるべき事件に出張っていくわがままな存在でしょう。いくら事件解決のためだとは言っても結局はただのエゴです。
People say detectives are selfish, meddling in what should be left out to the cops, right? We claim it's about solving cases, but it's really about our egos.
そんなエゴイストが理性まで失ったら本当に殺人鬼と変わらないじゃないですか。正義感も誇りも失って綺麗事一つ言えなくなったら探偵失格ですよ。
The egoist free of reason is no better than a killer. No, you lose your justice, pride, and sense of idealization, you're unfit to be a detective.
あなたみたいな探偵にはなりません。無能らしく最後まで悩んで悩み抜いてどんな悲劇とだって向き合ってみせます。
I'll never become a detective like you. I'll always be incompetent, agonizing over every little detail, no matter the tragedy.
綺麗事一つ言えなくなったら探偵失格か。
A detective? No.
痛いところを突かれてしまったね。
A detective without a sense of idealization is no detective at all. Huh? That stings in
確か
particular.
にかつての私も綺麗事をよく口にしていたよ。明けの夜事件の呪縛を解くために、この国を良くするために、正義のためにと
Had
熱く語
once
っていた。
Let's talk of solving the Davis Night incident, improving our nation, and nailing justice. I spoke ardently about it all.
綺麗事を語れなくなった今の私は、鬼畜探偵どころか、もはや鬼畜。探偵を名乗る権利などないのかもしれないね。
But I can't speak that way anymore. I'm diabolic detective, perhaps just plain diabolical. Maybe I don't have a right to call myself a detective. Workaholic touches watch and extended wire tracks with a squeak. He approaches me with Bookworm still unconscious in his arms.
どうせその本を解読することは不可能だ。君に託しておくよ。
That book's impossible to decipher anyway. I'll leave it to
も
your
し本
hands.
当にすがるものがなくなった時には、今一度読んでみるといい。気づけることもあるだろうからね。
You should try reading it now, just in case the time comes when we have nothing left to rely on. I'm sure you'll realize a few things. Workaholic hands Bookworm over to me, and I take her into my arms warily. I hear her breathing quietly in her sleep. Thank goodness she's safe.
僕を信じてくれるんですか。
Does this mean you believe in me?
君
No.
の信念は否定しない。私の選択は邪道だ。無能君まで巻き込もうとしたことは、実に愚かだったよ。
At least, I won't deny your beliefs. My path is an evil one. It was foolish to try and get you
だが
involved.
自分が間違っているとも思わない。外道探偵を殺すという決意に揺らぎはない。必ず殺してみせる。
However, I don't think I'm in the wrong. I committed killing Renegade, and I will not back down. I swear to
下
end
道
him.
探偵が目的を果たし地上へ逃げ去るまでの猶予は残りわずかだろう。その前に私は何としても奴を殺す。止められるものなら止めてみせてくれ。
In time, he'll reach his goal and make it to the surface. I'll do what it takes to kill him before then. Think you can stop me? Take your shot. With that, he leaves the room, left holding the sleeping bookworm in my arms. My mind returns to the thought experiment workaholic I mentioned. Playing a Carnatus.
自分が助かるために人を殺すか、自分が死ぬかか。
Either kill or survive, or you yourself will die. I want to be a detective because I can't forget the sight of Saika dying right before me. I want to be a detective who can save people in those situations. That's all I can ever think about. But if I really was clinging to the plank of Carnatus, what should I do? I want to believe I have the courage to sacrifice my own life. No, honestly, I know I'm not that strong.
ホームズさんは自分と相手どちらの命を優先すると思いますか？
Holmes, whose life would you prioritize, your own or someone else's? As well as wishing for my own salvation, but there is no response. It's the first time she's kept quiet while I've called out to her like this.
ホームズさん、眠ってしまったんですか？
Holmes, are you sleeping? Is this when she's usually unconscious? If so, she won't wake up for hours, but something feels off about this. Something's wrong.
社畜さんが現れる直前までは起きていたし、普段と時間がずれている気がするけど、思い過ごしだよね。
She was awake just before Workaholic appeared, and this is when she usually sleeps. No, I gotta be overthinking things. I'm sure she'll suddenly pop up again. Until then, I'll think over what Workaholic said.
眠る前にホームズさんは、自分は2代目の理想探偵だって言っていた。つまり、初代は僕ってことなのか。
Before she went to sleep, Holmes said she was the second ideal detective, so does that make me the first? How can it be true? It must be some ridiculous joke. I have no deductive or leadership skills to speak of.
そうだよ。僕は10年前にサイカちゃんを救えなかったんだ。そんな僕が理想探偵だったなんて。
Also, I failed to save Saika 10 years ago. How could I ever be an ideal detective? Memory remains grainy and clear. Since Saika died countless times in my dreams, am I really remembering what happened correctly? Someone claiming to be Saika appeared in front of me. She told me I saved her. She trusted me completely. Memory is still a lie. How could there be some truth about myself I don't know yet?
ホームズさん、僕は何を信じればいいんですか？教えてください。教えてください。ホームズさん。
Holmes, what should I believe? Tell me, Holmes. Please say something. I stand still in the archive, speaking to an empty ceiling, and speaking and speaking. No one responds. No matter how much I call, ask, or beg, Holmes won't show herself to me.
あら無能さん、文学さんをおんぶして戻ってくるなんてどうかなさいましたの？
Why, incompetent? Whatever is the matter? Why are you carrying Bookworm on your back?
ああ、うん。調査の途中で眠っちゃったんだよ。疲れているのかもしれないね。
Oh, well, she fell asleep while we were looking into things. I guess she was just that tired. I've carried Bookworm who got knocked out by Workaholic back to the lobby. Posh is busy working on something on the sofa.
何をしているんですか？
What are you doing?
人数分のタオルケットを用意しているのですわ。仮眠室は見つかりませんし、今夜はここで全員眠ることになりそうですからね。
I'm preparing blankets for us all. As we yet to find any sleeping accommodations, it appears we shall be spending a night here.
確かに、地べたで眠るよりは、このロビーのソファーの方がずっと快適ですね。
Well, at least sofas in this lobby beat sleeping on the ground. Getting any rest in this maze was possible. Hadn't considered our sleeping arrangement one bit, so I'm glad Posh already has a plan.
ありがとうございます、家族さん。僕も今日はいろいろあって疲れたし、少し休ませてもらいますね。
Thanks, Posh. Today's been intense. I'm going to rest for a bit, okay? Just as I set Bookworm down on the sofa.
資料室で何がありましたの？
Did something occur in the archives? Huh? That's the last question I was expecting to hear from her. Did I let something slip? Try to get my face composed with a reply. I wouldn't want to cause any unnecessary concern.
大丈夫、何もありませんよ。ろくな成果も見つけられずに、ちょっと自己嫌悪に陥ってしまっただけです。
No, everything went fine. We didn't find anything. I'm just being down on myself.
嘘が下手ですわね。上司に内緒で全てを抱え込もうとする不器用な社員に顔がそっくりですわ。
You're a dreadful liar. You the look of a bumbling employee secretly trying to juggle everything without their superiors noticing. I'm at a loss for words. Pasha did nail on the head, and she sighs deeply as I keep silent.
まったく。私が言うのもおかしな話ですけど、もっと他の方々の力を借りていいのではなくって？
My goodness, it may sound odd coming from me, but perhaps you ought to allow others to aid you a tad.
そもそも一人でこの事件を解こうとしていた私に協力を促したのはあなたではありま
Wow,
せん。
she's using his words against him. Was not you yourself who first encouraged me to work with everyone after set off to solve the case all by my lonesome?
そうですね。ごめんなさい。何も言い返せません。
Oh right, sorry, I don't know what to say.
これは僕自身の心の問題ですから。他の皆さんを巻き込むのはおかしな話だと思うんです。
But it's my own personal problem. I figure I shouldn't involve anyone
僕
else.
自身で解決をしないと。
I figure I could call things my own.
おバカさんですわね。庶民は視野が狭くていけませんわ。
You poor wretched fool. Dear me, pearls are such simple things. Hush Golfos flicking my nose with her finger.
よろしいこと？探偵の仕事は他人事が基本ですわ。
It's clear to you now, detective business is all about the business of other people,
不
you
倫
know.
調査から迷子のペット探し、果てには殺人事件まで。基本的に他者から仕事が発生するものなのです。
Adultery cases, missing pets, and even murder. As a rule, our work involves those apart from ourselves.
確かに。
True.
他人事に首を突っ込むのは探偵家業の差が。分かったなら、私にあなたの事情を話してごらんなさい。
Heroic saga of our work is one of prying into the affairs of others. Am I understood? Now tell me what happened.
わかりました。
Okay, fine. I told Posh everything that just transpired. That my name was listed as an ideal detective that was written about so I was dead, and that Workaholic appeared wanting me to assist him killing renegade detective.
それは確かに不思議ですわね。普通に考えれば、本当は無能さんこそが理想探偵で、私たちの知るホームズは2代目であったと考えるのは自然ではなくって？
It is all quite baffling indeed, but does it not make sense to assume you were the original ideal detective and not at Holmes the second?
そうなりますね。でも僕にはその時の記憶が全然なくて。
Maybe, but I hardly remember a single thing that happened back
もしも
then.
10年前に覚えていることといえば、ホームズさんにそっくりな女の子が目の前で死ぬ光景なんです。それなのに自分が理想探偵だなんて変ですよね。
All I can recall from 10 years ago is a girl identical to Holmes dying right in front of me. No, I'm ideal detective is too weird.
ですが、それも夢の中の話なのでしょ？夢の話が多少現実と食い違うことくらい珍しくないのではありませんの？
But was it not in your dreams? Was it not? Isn't it common dreams to stray somewhat from reality?
それもそうなんですが、ただの夢だとも思えないんです。
Yeah, but I don't think it was all just a dream.
くらい強く、色濃く、サイカちゃんが死ぬ光景は脳裏に焼き付いているんですよ。
Psycho's death is burned too powerfully too, vividly into my brain.
まったく、本当にあなた変なところで頑固ですわね。そこまで言うなら私も信じて差し上げますわ。
My word, you get too far mullish about the oddest of things, but if you insist, then I shall believe you as
ただ
well.
ね、あなたが記憶喪失だとすれば腑に落ちる点もありますの。
Even still, it would certainly clarify if you think you were suffering from memory loss.
腑に落ちる点ですか。
Clarify what thing exactly?
ええ、それは理想探偵のあなたへの態度ですわ。
Well, for starters, the reason an ideal detective treated you the way she
あ
did.
なた、見せかけでも擬態でも何でもなく、本当に特技がないのでしょ？
You aren't hiding anything and lying, yes. You truly have no special abilities. Seems when she puts it so bluntly, but it's the truth, so her reply was a nod.
私はね、幼い頃から本物を見せられて育ってきましたの。本物を見抜く審美眼には自信がありますわ。
For some early days, I've been exposed to genuine articles. I swear my aesthetic eye for it can see the authenticity of all
で
things.
すから一目で見抜けたのですわ。あなたが探偵としての才覚を有さない、名前通り 無能な探偵であることをね。
She's hard on him. It hasn't been clear from first glance that you possess none of a detective's wits. As your name says, you are truly incompetent.
反論のしようがありませんね。実際この島を訪れた時の僕は探偵としての基礎もままなりませんでした。
I'm not arguing with that. I didn't know any of the basics of being a detective before arriving on the
ホー
island.
ムズさんに教わらなければきっと本当に無能なままだったと思います。
If Holmes hadn't taught me, I'm sure I'd still be completely incompetent at this point.
ホームズが直々に指導していることもまた腹立たしかったのですけれどね。
Must confess, watching Holmes grant you personal counsel was quite
理
provoking.
想探偵ともあろうものが何故このような偽物を評価するのか不思議でなりませんでしたわ。
It was utterly perplexing. Why would ideal detective, of all people, advocate for such a transparent
ただそ
imposter?
れも記憶喪失なのでしたら納得できるというものです。あなたが理想探偵から信頼を得るほどの探偵であったとしても
But
記憶
makes
がなければ無意味ですもの。
but makes sense if you're suffering from amnesia. Even an ideal detective trusting in you, it'd be pointless without your memories.
自分の記憶も信じられないなら僕は何を信じればいいんでしょうか。
But if I can't trust my own memory, what can I trust?
ホームズさんが教えてくれたことも社畜さんが語ったことも僕の覚えていることも全て少しずつ噛み合わないんです。
Then he Holmes and workaholics said are lining up.
どうにかなってしまいそうですよ。
Less and less of my own recollection. There's so much I don't get. It feels I'm going crazy.
では悩む前にまずは全てを思い出すことを優先なさい。
Before you devolve into fretting fit, try to recall everything that had occurred. Paul speaks decisively.
全てを思い出すって
You want me to remember everything? How?
ですか。
他にも書籍はあったのでしょ。それに貴重なデータの保管されたパソコンもたんまりありますわ。
There are other volumes where they're not to mention that PCs and their valuable storage of data.
私はこの島での経験で学びましたの。判断材料が揃う前に結論を急いだところで解き明かせる謎などないとね。
My experiences here have taught me the following. No mystery can be solved by jumping to conclusions, as sound judgment requires sufficient
この
evidence.
島で結論を急ぎすぎていた私を手助けしてくださったのは無能さんじゃありませんこと。
That's the same way.
ピンカートン家の誇りにかけて借りは返させていただきますわ。
And then you came to my aid. Did you not incompetent? I swear on Pinkerton family's honor, I would pay you that debt.
僕が
I came to your aid. Honestly, I was so focused on solving the problem at hand that I hadn't considered that at all. I didn't realize that Posh had seen things that way. My eyes start to sting. Oh no, embarrassing as it is, I can't hold back my tears.
泣き虫な名探偵さんですわね。これだから庶民は世話が焼けるのですわ。
Oh, why is it the famed crybaby detective? This is precisely why the vulgar masses require so much constant care.
あなたがただの石ころではなく磨けば光る原石であることはよくわかっています。今のあなたなら信じても良いと思いますの。
You are no mere pebble. You are an uncut gem that would dazzle with proper polishing. Even as you are now, you earn my
庶
trust.
民を救うのは上流階級の務め。私でよければ力を貸しますからいつでも頼るとよろしいですわ。
So that's good for her. It is duty of the upper class to grant deliverance to the common man. Go ahead, me. Know that I shall always assist you. Alex is more likable now.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Posh. I try my eyes the handkerchief she hands me. Right now, it's not the time to cry. We tracked workaholic and renegade detective all the way here so we could stop them. You need to find and apprehend those two first. Then I can work with the others to find the missing pieces of my memory.
さて、あなたの過去はさておき、社畜さんの暗躍については科学さんたちにも情報共有しておかなければなりませんわね。
Very well then. Enough about your past. You must notify Techie and the rest about workaholics' covert
彼ら
operations.
が作業中の分電盤へ行ってきますから、あなたはここで文学さんを見ていなさい。
They are in the midst of operating the distribution board. You remain here and watch for bookworm. Posh departs toward the hall where the breaker panel is. She has a point. I can't jump to conclusions. First, I need to recall what happened 10 years ago. You have to forget that Holmes remembered.
ホームズさん、聞こえてますか？
Holmes, can you hear me? Still no response. If she's out cold, then she'll probably be gone for a few more hours. So I have to sum up all the information I've gathered about the kidnapping incident on my own.
10年前に僕らを誘拐した探偵同盟の前身である機密警察という組織。実行犯はその組織に所属していた社畜さんだ。
The secret police, the DA's predecessor, abducted us back then. It was perpetrated by workaholic who was part of their
この
ranks.
事件は単なる誘拐ではなくて 何らかの異能を開発するための実験だったらしい。社畜さんによれば、八つ咲港事件を引き起こしたのはこの実験の生き残り。
It wasn't just kidnapping, but an experiment to create superpowers of some sort. Workaholic says the survivor of it started according to
社
cases.
畜さんが不滅探偵と呼ぶ人たちだ。
That's right, someone Workaholic refers to as Invisible Detective. That's everything Workaholic told me. For now, I'll assume this is all the truth.
僕が誘拐されたのは不滅探偵たちが施設から逃げ出した後、そこでサイカちゃんと出会って洋館とつながっていたあの地下牢に監禁され続けた。
I was taken after Invisible Detective and their fellow subjects escaped. That's when I met Saika. We were constantly monitored in my Maynard dungeon.
地下迷宮が異能の開発のための実験施設だとすると、昔理想探偵に選ばれた僕はあの地下迷宮を生き延びたことがあるのか。
If that underground labyrinth was meant for researching and developing superpowers, then I did survive as Ideal Detective. This is just information from that book we found in archives. Neither its veracity nor the details are very clear. The Workaholic drove so hard to get it back, it seems unlikely that its contents would be so misleading.
でもその後、僕は何らかの理由で理想探偵ではなくなって、今ではホームズさんがその役割を担っている。
But then, for whatever reason, I stopped being an Ideal Detective and Holmes took on the role
ホ
instead.
ームズさんは僕が過去に出会ったサイカちゃん本人だと語るけど、僕の記憶にはサイカちゃんが死ぬ光景が焼き付いて離れない。
She claims to be the same Psycho from back then, but that girl's...
間違いはないと思う。
But the girl's death is etched into my memory, and there's no way I could be mistaken. It's so clear that I can't possibly doubt it. Psycho died right in front of my eyes. I refuse to believe that was a lie, and yet Holmes says she's Psycho. Documents identifying me as Ideal Detective, Holmes claiming to be the long-dead Psycho, and Invincible Detective, a fellow survivor of these experiments. I got so many questions, my head hurts. How could a hopeless moron like me be Ideal Detective? I'm just not buying it.
僕が理想探偵だなんて、やっぱり嘘っぱちだよ。
Me, Ideal Detective? It must be a lie. I feel like Renegade's gonna pop out of nowhere. I said, even aware how disappointed my capabilities really are.
ああ、じれったい
I did I just call this?
もう我慢できないよ。
I literally called this. I said I feel like the Renegade Detective's gonna pop out of nowhere. Guess what? He pops out of nowhere. Oh no, I can't take it
無
anymore.
能くん、俺の手で君を
Let
目
me
覚
open your
めさせてあげるよ。
let me open your eyes and confident. Oh, okay. It's on rise to begin our day.
おはよう、無能くん。
Morning, confident. What?
ああ
Open.
おはよう、飛躍くん。昨日は遅くまで作業お疲れ様。
Oh, hey, morning, Doleful. I appreciate you working so late yesterday.
どうしたの？あまり顔色が優れないみたいだけど。
Something up? Your face looks pretty washed out.
なんでもないよ。ちょっと考え事をしていたら眠れなくてね。
It's nothing really. I just had too much on my mind to sleep last night.
それならいいんだけど。何かあったら何でも相談してね。
If you say so, but if something really is going on, remember you can't always
そ
tell
れじゃあ
me.
僕は顔を洗ってくるから。また後でね。
Okay, I'm gonna go and wash up. Can't catch you in a bit, alright?
僕は朝食の準備を手伝ってくるよ。
Sounds good. I'll be out with breakfast in the meantime. I've got to stop worrying about everyone like this. Once Doleful and I part ways, I'll berate myself with a light smack to the cheek. Well, I wanted to ask Owens about the past since yesterday, but she still hasn't reappeared. She's been gone for extended periods before, but never this long. I wonder what's going on with her.
まさか僕に過去の話を聞かれたくない。
Maybe she preferred that we didn't discuss it. No, that couldn't be. I feel like a fool for even considering it. Sure, she's been evasive whenever her history gets brought up, but it's only ever been for my own sake. That's what she's always told me. I mean, she's been on my side the entire time. She wouldn't start stonewalling me now, would she?
きっと寝坊しているだけだよね。
She's probably just sleeping in. Repeat the thought over and over, trying to convince myself.
無能ちゃん、食器を運ぶのを手伝ってくれるかしら。
Am I grabbing the utensils and confident?
ぼーっとしてないで手伝ってください。と少女は声に出して注意する。
You're spacing out. Help us already, chided the girl.
ごめん。今手伝いに行くから。
So sorry, I'll get right on it. After breakfast, we all set out together as for Techi's device.
分電盤の修理はほぼ終わったんですが、修理に必要な導線が見つからないんです。
Repairs on the distribution board are just about done, but I can't seem to find any copper wire.
僕の体質だと導線みたいな安全なものは見つけられなくて。
My ability isn't good when it comes
役に立てなくて。
to everyday objects. Sorry, I can't help it more.
まあまあ気にしないで。むしろ社畜ちゃんや下道ちゃんがどこかに潜んでいる今はみんなで一緒に固まった方が安全だわ。
Hey now, don't sweat it. With Workaholic and Ranget lurking, God knows where, it's much safer if we stick together anyway.
来るなら来なさい。ピンカートン家に伝わる上流武術バリツで返り討ちですわ。
Oh, Ritsu, what the hell is that? Let them come they dare. My Baritsu would turn the tide of battle just as Pinkertons have so proudly done for generations.
いや、なんで中国憲法の掛け声なんですか。バリツは日本の武術だという設定でしょ。少女はシャーレキアン以外には分かりづらいツッコミをした。
Why the kung fu noises? I thought Baritsu was supposed to be Japanese, mused the girl, cracking a joke only Sherlockians will get. We head down the passage while keeping an eye on our surroundings. Those two must be lurking nearby, but so far neither hide nor hair.
昨日から特に変化もなし。彼らは何のためにこの研究棟に潜んでいるので
Maybe
しょう
there's SPX out there. No developments since
少
yesterday.
女が疑問を口にする。
Why would they hide in the Starks anyway? Asked the girl, voicing a question that had been on her mind.
さすがにもう目的は終えているんじゃないかしら。私たちが出入り口を押さえていたし、エレベーターは壊れているしで、脱出に困っているのだと思うわ。
They must have archived their goals by now, right? Those blocking the exit in the elevator out of order are probably scrambling to escape.
わ、今誰も出入り口を見張ってませんけど大丈夫なんでしょうか。ヘリポートから脱出されちゃうんじゃ。
Oh, but no one's guarding the exits right now. Are you sure they'll be okay? Can they get through the airport or something?
出入り口のシャッターを閉じてロックしておいたから大丈夫ですよ。無理やりシャッターを開こうとすれば大きな物音がしてすぐにわかります。
I mean, so fine as long as shutters locked up tight. They may try to force it open if it makes so much sound that we hear it right away.
つまり今この地下研究棟自体が巨大な密室状態なんだね。
So the entire underground facility is essentially one giant locked room now.
不吉なことを言うんじゃありませんわ。なんだか密室というだけで殺人事件が起こりそうではありませんの。
Unless you say such ominous things, referring to it as a locked room makes it seem as though another murder is imminent.
確かにミステリー以外で密室なんて言葉なかなか聞く機会ありませんよね。
That's true enough. Crime fiction sure does love its locked room mysteries, doesn't it?
文学さん、そっちの道具箱には何も入ってなかった。
Anything in that toolbox, bookworm?
工具しかありません。と少女は肩を落として報告する。
Nothing but tools, the girl said, shoulders slumped as she reported her findings.
ここならいろんな道具が置いてあるから導線も見つかるかもって思ったけど全然見つからないね。
Man, with all these electronics around, I hope maybe we find some copper wire somewhere, but no dice, huh? I considered taking apart the computers and using their internal wiring, but Techie suggested we only do so as a last resort. Apparently, Dofo got the sense that messing with them was too dangerous. Better to play things safe, considering the sensitive info they must hold.
ところでどうして導線が必要なの？
Hey, why do you need copper wires anyway?
ブレーカー内部の導線が古くなって切れていたんですよ。導線を取り替えてつなぎ直さないと正常に動作してくれない状態なんです。
The wiring inside the breaker is old and no good. They won't work properly unless we replace it.
もしかして誰かがブレーカーの線を切ったのですか？
Did someone cut the wires? The girl
少
asked
女
with
は
concern.
不安げに尋ねた。いえ、おそらく経年劣化だと思います。そもそもこの施設自体かなり埃まみれですし、PC の OS も化石じみていました。
No, it's
随
just
分と長い間、誰も使っていなかったのでしょうね。
no, it's just wear and tear. This whole place is covered in dust, and the PC's OS is practically a fossil. No one has ever been here in a long
僕が
time.
何度かこの本部の研究棟に足を運んだ際も、地下は紹介されませんでしたし、不要なものの倉庫代わりに使われていたんじゃないでしょうか。
I've visited this research facility a lot, but no one ever showed me this underground section. Maybe it's a storage space for unneeded stuff.
そもそもこ 所なのかな。
I wonder what exactly they were researching here in the first place.
私も思っていました。私たちは本来この研究棟で八崎港事件を推理するはずだったんですよね。
I'm wondering the same
少
myself.
女は疑問を口にした。
Weren't we originally meant to work on the Queering Duke case in this very facility? Asked the girl.
この施設では以前から過去の事件をジオラマで再現したり、国内の施設では時間がかかるような検証を行っていましたね。
Snarks have long been used for recreating crime scenes with dioramas and conducting analysis that are too time-consuming to do
実
domestically.
際、上の資料室には八崎港事件が再現されたジオラマもありましたよ。
In fact, the Queering Duke murders themselves have been reconstructed using dioramas found in the archive room above us.
それはすごいね。じゃあ本当なら僕らはみんなでそのジオラマを元に推理するはずだったのかな。
Whoa, that's impressive. So we were intended to use those dioramas for our investigation? I have just wasted my chest as I consider how different things could have been. No one should have been murdered. There were supposed to be so many more of us working together to solve the Queering Duke case. Sure, our investigation would have been further along. That's precisely why Duke intervened. But it still bears a heart upon me.
科学君のフレンズも探偵同盟の技術を使っているって聞いたけど、もしかしてこの研究棟で作ってたの？
You said your friends used the technical alliance technology. What's developed in this facility?
ええ、その通りです。安全面や倫理的な問題から国内では使用の難しい道具や薬品も特別に使用可能なので、発明家にとっては夢の島なんですよ。
Exactly, tools and chemicals that are domestically unsafe and ethically problematic are made specially available here. It's an inventor's dream come true.
それ法的にアウトなんじゃ。
Isn't that illegal?
アウトだからこそ、わざわざこの離島に本部を構えているそうです。
Of course, that's why this headquarters is located on a remote island.
なんだか聞いちゃいけない話を聞いてしまった気分だよ。
I feel like I just learned something I barely without knowing.
まあ成功法だけじゃ平和は守れないってことよね。国内の警察組織は優秀な反面、組織が大きくて余計なしがらみが多いの。
You can't keep the peace with frontal strikes alone. Police may be skilled, but their organization is unwieldy and is highly
八
restricted.
崎港事件については被害者がどんどん増えている関係で全然処理が追いつかなかったと聞いているわ。
I heard that they just aren't able to keep up with how many victims the Queering Duke has slain.
だからこそしがらみの少ない僕ら探偵同盟に白羽の矢が立ったんだろうね。
Which is why the DA
も
was
っと
playing
自
in
由
this
に動
case.
ける僕らにしか解けない事件だと判断されたんだ。
We have fewer constraints and can move freely, so we were deemed the only ones who could solve it.
表向きの理由はそうでしょうね。ですが、本音を言えば、何か問題が起きた時に責任を押し付ける体のいいデコイなのだと思いますわ。
That's the official story, at least. Truth be told, we are merely a convenient decoy to pin the blame on when things go amiss.
デコイ？つまり身代わりってことですか？
Decoy, you mean a scapegoat?
ええ、その通り。何も成果が上げられない時に有効なのは、自分たち以外にヘイトを向けることですからね。
Precisely, when one comes up with empty-handed, it's quite useful to have someone else to direct that hatred
私
toward.
たちが成果を上げられれば御の字。私たちが失敗すれば、実態は大したことがない組織だと、レッテルを貼られて袋叩き。
If we produce results splendid, if we fail, we shall be branded insignificant and duly bombarded for our
ど
troubles.
ちらに転んでも、警察へのヘイトは緩和されるという筋立てですわ。
Regardless, any disdain for the police would be redirected as a result.
要するに何としてでも事件を解決しなきゃ針のむしろってことだね。責任重大だよ。
In short, we've got to solve this case, or it'll be our heads on the chopping block. Talk about no pressure.
まったく、この島から脱出した後も問題が山積みで頭が痛いですわね。本土に帰ったら皆さんで集まって経費で打ち上げを開いてやりましょう。
Countless challenges await us. Even after we escape this island, my head aches at the prospect. Let us expense a celebration banquet upon our return. We'll leave the archives and head to the lab. Anyway, on that note, I believe is going to be the end of today's episode. Go ahead and save. Hope you guys have a great, fantastic day. We have made some type of headway into what's going on here. Conflict, workaholic, you know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.